Hello everyone, Marky Joe 1990 here with a new Fire Emblem ROM hack review. I present to you AstraLunaSol's Fire Emblem hack. Fire Emblem Dream of 5. Anyway, let's just go through the process of entering our name and set up for an excellent adventure. We're set. Okay, Chapter 1 is Defending the Innocent. Now, this first chapter isn't blind because I actually had a failed recording, so just be prepared for not blind reactions. Our little crew consists of a red-haired chick who's basically Eliwood. Seriously, she looks just like Eliwood except as a woman. And here is Seth1212's avatar from Shrine of Seals. Clearly, he's up to nothing good. He's sending out his bandit friends to do some havoc wreaking. And we come out, and then the enemies come out after us. Like, right after we show up. It's like, what the hell? We just stood there and let them just spread out all over the map? What kind of bullcrap is that? These guys should have been out before we actually bothered coming out of this house here. But anyway, we've got Renair, who is pretty much like... She looks so much like Eliwood if he were a girl. And except she has white armor. A great and powerful sword fighter. Really? Level 2, huh? Great and powerful. Alright, fine. Then we got Will Palette Swap, or Sprite Swap, whatever you want to call it. But clearly he is Will if he were a mercenary. Oh hey, Colbane's portrait got updated sometime before I uploaded this video. Well shit. He wants to become a legendary hero? Well, Colbane, just wait till I get a hero's crest and you'll be on your way. Then we got our Jagged Man, Farfetch'd. I refuse to call him by his actual name. But yeah, despite him being a warrior, he uses bows more better than axes. As you can see right there, just in case you're unable to read those and have some sort of impediment in whatever. Anyway, let's get started with this whole chapter. Colbane knows how to dodge well. He's quite the man for the job. And despite the fact that she looks more like she would be an Irika map sprite thingy, her map sprite is Lyn. Now look at that, alright? Like, I'm just gonna say this right now. Her battle animation looks really cool, and it looks like Irika if her clothes were torn, which is totally hot. However, why does her map sprite have to be Lyn? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't suit her whatsoever. She doesn't have a long ponytail, and she's wearing armor, and, you know, Lyn doesn't wear armor. She just wears her sexiness. Though, to be honest, I don't really like Lyn, so... There you go! There's my secret! It has been revealed! Well, we're already up to a bad start. Renair's already struggling with enemies. Great sword fighter, huh? We're gonna have to consult you about that, because I'm not sure if you're telling the truth, game. Okay, Colbane will just have to take on these guys and hope for the best. Boink! Oh, you jerk. You're a jerk. You know that? What level are you, Colbane? You're level 2, so you might actually be able to do things. Dang it, I have no safe spot to drop off Irika, except over here. Okay, good. Ah! Because I have to be a weirdo, you know? You know! I know. Oh my god, that guy's got a dildo hand axe. What the frick is that weapon icon? That did not look like a hand axe. That looked like something you would use during something else. Okay, let's do this. Renair's gonna heal. What's her constitution? 5. Okay, so she won't gain any speed loss from wielding that iron sword. That is a very good thing. I am glad that it is there. Alright, Darkright. You want a piece of my great bow? It sure is great. See? It does great amounts of damage to you, and it's friggin' bigger than I am. Seriously. Look at that bow! It's so huge! Jeez! I stressed that way too much. Oh, really? You guys are gonna try to freaking, like, damage this dude? You're all going to fail. Instead, attack the clothes-torn Irika. Fun fact about that battle animation that Renair uses. It is, in fact, Irika. It's one of her beta animations before, like, the actual release of Sacred Stones, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Ooh, that was an interesting critical. I don't really like it as much as her actual animation. Mainly because it just looks kind of sloppy. Wow, right into his shoulder. If you look carefully, that's where he got him. Nice spot. To die. Now you will die too! And please dodge. Of course you didn't. Well, goodbye, Colbane. We'll be losing you in about 5 seconds. Yep. I messed up. Well, that didn't take long. We're already off to a great start. Dodge. Okay, good. Of course, the mercenary's still gonna hit him. So, and the mercenary's not likely to miss. Please miss. Oh my god, he missed! Wow. This makes me a Merry Christmas Rapunzel. I really forced that one. Alright. Drink you some vulners. While Renair does some killers. I like how she goes back into her standing stance though. Like she freaking flips her sword in a stylish way. Makes me wish I had a sword so I could do the exact same thing. Alright, you guys are hopefully not stupid enough to attack Farfetch'd again. Okay, good. Alright, well, the mercenary's probably not gonna take her out because they typically do— Wah! Well, what do you know? I was wrong. I'll be right back. Obligatory sexy racing transition, raw! I am really sorry about that performance I did in that previous segment. I don't normally do stupid mistakes like that. So, oh my god, Colbane, you just got doubled? Really? But yeah, usually I'm not that stupid. I don't know what got into me. But anyway, let's slam this guy with an axe and miss. My favorite pastime, you know. Anyway, we're gonna visit this village up here. Wait. Okay, that guy can double me because I'm wielding the steel sword, I assume. Alright, so he's got 9 speed. This guy's got 12. Holy cow. He is a speed master. I guess I'll place Irika here. Oh yeah, and because I had to redo the chapter, you guys didn't get to see that bandit get weakened and then proceed to go through the long journey of heading back down to the forts. Which, by the way, these forts, I honestly don't get why they're here. I mean, no reinforcements come out of them, and they're kind of out of the way. The only reason I would think of that they'd be here is for enemies to go walk in them and heal, or if the player is low in health and doesn't want to use any vulneraries. But aside from that, they just seem to be kind of there. Also, something else I noticed. I mean, you guys probably noticed this earlier, but he has an eye patch, and that means that he doesn't have depth perception. So how is he so good with bows? I mean, he's a veteran archer. Shouldn't he have quit bow arching, considering his, you know, handicap? It just seems kind of contrived. Either that or, you know, his skill should be a little lower. I mean, let's be honest here, he is a Jagan. There is no doubt about that. So maybe his assumably low stat growths are justified by his eye patch. But it just seems a little odd that he's good with bows when he only has one eye to look at things with. Anyway, enough about questioning the feasibility of made-up plots. Let's continue doing the chapter. Alright, visit Time Village. Oh look, it's a girl. Gee, she certainly looks different from the generic villager portrait. I wonder if she'll be joining our team sometime. I wonder. Seriously though, it's like incredibly obvious. Any character who has a portrait that doesn't look like a generic villager or a boss, you can instantly tell right away in a Fire Emblem game that it's a person you're gonna be able to recruit. It's just my savviness kicking in, if you don't mind me saying. Oh look, see, this looks like a generic villager. That other villager, like friggin' white-haired 12-year-old, made it incredibly obvious that she's going to join us at some point. She's probably an Est, considering she looks very small, and typically Ests are notorious for having extremely low constitution. So anyway, I know exactly what I'm doing for this chapter because I've already re-recorded it several times already, due to technical difficulties and one moment of failing utterly. I'm going to have this dude, Callbane, aka Will Palette Swap, take care of the boss. Well, not take care of the boss, but more so, like, weaken him so that Renair can take care of him with her torn clothes of awesome. We'll give him the iron axe. At least it isn't the dildo axe, like the Bandix hold. Bandix? Damn it! See, this is me failing at English like always. Even though I've taken English all of my life, like, I know the language, it's my first language, and yet I can't get simple words correct. It's weird. I am a man of many mysteries. One of them being, why do I have a flying anus? I'm getting tired of talking because I've already had to record this several times. Whoa! Swing the sword of justice. Alright, time to weaken the boss. Maybe I'll have Farfetch do it. Yeah, he should do it. Oh my god. Oh, you should have never involved yourself in our stuff. This guy is such a doofus. Seriously, like, he says you should have never done this. What did you expect? Nobody to come and stop you? Such stupidity amuses me. Though, oddly enough, even though this guy is specifically described as being cowardly and greedy, he doesn't really show his cowardly side. He's just sort of, oh, you shouldn't be messing with us. Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay. Let's redeem my mistake with rescuing. Hooray. Okay. We are almost done with the chapter, thank God, because I've already recorded this like 3 or 4 times. Hoo-ta! Hoo-ah, slam dunk. Oh, she can double. Sweet. Fear the dark right bandits! What? That was a very weird death quote. Oh well, we won the chapter and now we're out of the way. Yeah, that was embarrassingly easy. But it is the first chapter. That was a very hilarious line, Renair. Well, you know what? At least Renair has earned my likeness. She's pretty cool. The other two, well, really the only one I have problems with is Will over there, because he seems awfully generic. But the Jagan dude, Farfetched, he's pretty awesome. Even though he is using bows despite having one eye. But I guess that adds to his quote-unquote badassery. One last thing before I go. That chapter didn't really feel like a prologue. In other Fire Emblem games, usually when there's a prologue, it has nothing to do with the actual plot of the game overall. But in this prologue, we're already being introduced to a group of bandits called the Darkright Bandits, or as I prefer to call them, the Darkwing Ducks. But you know, it's sort of implying that we're going to be seeing these bandits soon, and it's like, oh, this is relevant to the plot. So it's not really much of a prologue chapter as much as a chapter 1. Anyway, thank you for watching, and Marky Joe 1990 signing out. Hopefully the next video will be better.